If you're on the path of investing for your future, then you're probably looking for any tax savings you can find. Well, in this video, I'm going to share why HSAs, or health savings accounts, are one of the best tax savings vehicles you can have. But unfortunately, they're not necessarily for everyone, and there are a few things you should be aware of before jumping in the HSA pool. Also, how are HSAs different than FSAs? Which one has a better tax advantage? What did you eat for breakfast? What day is it? Where am I? So many questions. Confused? Not to worry. I'm Kim, and in this Finance Spark video, I'm going to explain the basics of HSAs and why, when, and how you can use them to save for the future. Ready? Let's go! An HSA or health savings account works in tandem with your health insurance. Anyone with a qualified HSA plan is eligible to create one. Due to the high cost of health insurance, HSA qualified plans typically include high deductible health plans, or HDHPs. A maximum annual contribution is made to the account by either the individual or their employer. The contributions are invested over time and can be used to cover eligible medical costs. There are two pre-tax accounts that you can use to pay for medical bills. These are HSA and FSA. They can be confusing, but they are significantly distinctive. A flexible spending account, or FSA, is managed by your employer, where you can set aside pre-tax money for healthcare expenses. Employers seldom make contributions to health FSAs. The Employee Benefit Research Institute estimates that only 5% of employees received employer FSA payments in 2019. It is a use it or lose it account. Your unused funds will be forfeited at the end of the year. This can cause a lot of headaches in forecasting how much you will spend in an upcoming year. However, HSA can take the money with you if you leave your work and you control the account. Your money will roll over without incurring any fees because it's not a use it or lose it account. About 8 out of every 10 employers offer this benefit, which allows employers to make contributions to HSAs. If you have medical bills, this can assist you to pay the higher deductible. Alternatively, it can be set aside for future needs. But not everyone is eligible for an HSA. To be qualified, you must also enroll in a high-deductible health plan that meets the requirements. A high-deductible healthcare plan must have a minimum deductible of $1,400 for an individual and $2,800 for a family within the current year. Another need for eligibility is that an HSA-qualified health plan's out-of-pocket limit cannot exceed $7,050 for single coverage or $14,100 for family coverage. So why would you choose a high-deductible health plan? A high-deductible health plan can be a fantastic choice for you, especially if you don't have a lot of medical bills. Your employer contributes to your HSA account on your behalf. It's free money. It is the same as how your employer matches your contributions to a 401k. If you compare the cost of your premiums, you might be shocked at how much these low-deductible plans cost. Some companies' low-deductible plans cost around $180 every 2 weeks, or $4,680 over the course of a year. A high-deductible plan, however, costs just $50 every 2 weeks, or $1,300 over the year. Of course, if you have existing medical conditions, or you use medical services regularly, then HDHP is probably not for you. Another benefit of HSA is investment. Ka-ching! You heard it right! You can invest in your HSA. Your HSA funds may also be invested in other financial instruments, such as bonds and other securities. And until you need to use it, the funds in your HSA may continue to grow and work for you. Anytime you anticipate a medical expense, you can sell some shares of the money market fund a few days beforehand so that you can have the money to cover the cost. For people above 55, you may play catch-up by setting aside an additional $1,000 annually. With these low yearly limits, an HSA can't really take the place of an IRA or 401k, but it may potentially assist you in saving for retirement. Also, HSAs have triple tax benefits. They are not only for your health, but can also help you build wealth. HSAs provide considerable tax benefits. All of your contributions are tax-free, as are any investment gains made within the HSA as well as withdrawals. With an HSA, you receive more tax benefits than you do with IRAs because you are not taxed on the money you contribute or withdraw. With IRAs, it's either one or the other. It makes sense to hold investments within an HSA to reduce your tax liability. If you want to learn more about IRAs, check out this video where we compare traditional IRAs, Roth IRAs, and 401ks. I'll leave the link in the description box below. So, let's go through the 3 tax benefits. First, your contributions are tax-free. Second, there is no tax on any withdrawals you make for legitimate medical costs. And lastly, all investments grow tax-free in the account. 95% of individuals only use their HSA to pay for medical costs, tax-free, which is okay. And if you find it difficult to contribute much more money to your account due to other expenses in your life, that is totally understandable. In this case, just make contributions to your account equivalent to your plan's deductible, so you can minimize the stress of having to pay a large sum for unexpected medical expenses. Consider your HSA as a place to keep tax-free money for medical bills, as well as a way to grow money tax-free. If you're someone who is actively preparing for retirement, an HSA is something you should think about. You should always take advantage of the opportunity to receive your full workplace match when it is available. For example, suppose you fund your HSA and never need to withdraw funds for medical services. When you reach the age of 65, your HSA effectively transforms into an IRA, allowing you to draw out money without penalties. And because your money was invested, it increases in value over time. I'll be sharing with you an effective way to optimize your HSA. But before that, be sure to subscribe to Finance Spark, where we post videos every week to help you spark your financial mindset. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button and smash the bell icon to be notified every time we upload a new video. Let's continue. Here's another effective way to optimize your HSA, and it only requires a little bit of planning. First, when you have small medical expenses or co-pays, don't withdraw money from your HSA. Instead, pay it out of pocket, but keep the receipts. Just bear in mind that they must be dated from after the day you opened your HSA. Keep the money in your HSA, where it earns around 7% compounded annually. Then, when you retire, you can withdraw money from your HSA using your old unused medical receipts, even if they date back 20 years. Many people are unaware that you can receive reimbursement for medical expenses without taking money out of your HSA. This is how you can fully utilize each of the 3 tax advantages of HSAs. One important thing to keep in mind is that if you ever need to withdraw money from an HSA before the age of 65 and the money is not used for medical expenses, you will be subjected to a 20% penalty in addition to taxes. Another important point to keep in mind is that, like any investment, there are no promises that you will make money. But history demonstrates that, over time, investments outperform inflation in interest rates on savings accounts. It is quite expensive to get health insurance if you're self-employed. Combining a high-deductible health plan with an HSA is a great approach to avoid paying high insurance premiums each month, but still provides a convenient option to cover unforeseen medical costs. If you're employed, some employers offer a match for every dollar or amount that you put into your HSA, so that's money you don't want to leave on the table. And if you have a health insurance plan that offers an HSA, you should definitely take advantage of it. Even though HSAs might not be ideal for your situation, understanding what they are and how best to use them definitely gives you informational ammunition for your future. Do you invest in an HSA? Do you think they're a great way to save money? Do you have any advice for how best to use an HSA? Share your ideas in the comments below. And here we are at the end of another Finance Spark video. Thank you for watching and sticking with it until the end. Until next time, keep on sparking that financial mindset.